Hi, this is Kevin Thomas, and welcome to the At Home Film Festival. It's Independence Day this week, so we will celebrate Independence Week, and that is independent movies, ones that were made on a lower budget. They are just as good as a big blockbuster. Some of them actually got picked up by major studios that got more distribution, and some of them were almost like a training ground to stars that went on to success and Oscars. In fact, if you stick with me to the end, the final film not only is an independent film with giant stars, but it takes place during Independence Day. So we have an independent independence. Let's go now and see what we got. Our first movie is Theater Camp, which you could find on Hulu. It's very cute. Theater nerds will love this because it takes place, of course, at a theater camp. But this camp is losing money and is not as successful as the fancy camp, but they're trying to keep it in business. It was written and starring Ben Platt from Tony-winning Dear Evan Hansen and his friend Molly Gordon and his husband Noah Galvin, who plays a big part in this movie. So it's really like a family affair. It's super cute, it's super funny, it's super wonderful, and it ended up getting picked up by Fox Searchlight, so it had more distribution, but it still was not a giant hit. But you know, sometimes these small movies can't compete with the blockbusters, right? But it's very wonderful. You check it out and let me know what you think, okay? Me and Orson Wells is such a terrific film, and it costs a few dollars to rent on Amazon. It's an early film from Richard Linklater, who we've known for so many other wonderful films. And this has a bravura performance by Christian McKay, who went on to win many awards and nominations, not the Oscars. But he's the less known of the cast, because at the time, we really didn't have a lot of dealings with Zac Efron, who plays a major part in this film. And Claire Danes is also wonderful, and she was sort of the leading lady of it, where she had the most notoriety at the time of filming. It's cute, it's sweet, it's wonderful. It's about a young intern that gets involved in helping Orson Wells. He learns that he's really great at his craft, but he also learns that he's a dick, which sometimes that happens. But anyway, very good film. Bravo to me and Orson Wells. Eating Out, which you could find on Here TV, was so cute and fun. It led to 4 sequels. Yes, sir. So it's about 2 buddies, one gay, one straight, and the straight one is having so much trouble hooking up with this one girl that he really likes. So his gay friend says, you know what, women gravitate towards us gays, so why don't you pretend to be gay, which he does, to hopefully just to win her over personality-wise, and then he can, bam, say he's straight. But at the same time, some other guy gets interested in the straight guy who's not really straight. Follow that? Anyway, I really enjoyed the entire series of these Eating Out movies. This was the best one. But if you just want to have an Eating Out weekend, you could watch them all and have so much fun. I promise you that. As long as we're talking about the movies with the gays, why don't we do Die, Mommy, Die, which you can actually find on YouTube. So this stars Charles Busch, who also wrote it, and he wrote the play it's based upon, where it's very Joan Crawford soapy-ish, where he plays a woman who's sort of scorned by her ex, who's leaving all his money to somebody else, so she needs to get even like a Joan Crawford would. It's got Natasha Lyonne there, who's so good in all these gay movies, and it's got Jason Priestley after he finished with Beverly Hills 90210. Ooh, there you go, Jason. Fun, fun, fun movie, as is anything with Charles Busch. Laurel Canyon is kind of a forgotten little secret independent gem. You can find it on Amazon for a few dollars, by the way. So it's got Christian Bale coming home to his mother, who's very involved in the music industry. So she's a cool, fun, outgoing, laid-back, peaceful woman. He's an uptight little bitch. Anyway, it makes a fun, fun film. The chemistry between mother and son is good with that, and it has so many other people that we've grown to love over the years. A little funny footnote is almost everybody in this cast has a different accent than they do in real life, except for Frances McDormand. But of course she could, she's got like 4 freaking Oscars. Anyway, if you want to see an old Frances McDormand film, this might be the one. Yes, sirree. Oh no, Chuck and Buck has always made me kind of cringe. So, it's about a young man, Buck, played by Mike White, who went on to write and win Emmys for The Golden Lotus. Yes, that Mike White, who was very much an adolescent, and he had this young friend as a kid named Chuck. When he goes to see Chuck there, played by Chris Weitz, who wrote American Pie, Oscar nominee for About a Boy, and a bunch of those like action adventure films, including one of the many Twilights. Anyway, but enough of his history. So Buck is sort of a simpleton. Maybe he's got a little mental problem. We don't know. But all we know is he becomes obsessed with his friend Chuck, who tries to evade him, avoid him, not deal with him because they've grown up. And in some ways, I think maybe Buck's a little gay, and he may not know it because he's very obsessed with seeing his dear, dear friend. But it's a very good movie, especially from these two early writers that ended up having greater careers after this. And this could be the thing that catapulted them into our hearts and our minds and our cinematic future, because they're both really good in this movie, and they both ended up becoming very successful after this as well. Well, if you're counting down with me, this is our 7th movie, Swingers. I have one more that will be a bonus. This movie you could find on Pluto and MGM. It's actually screening in MGM this month, so catch it there. It only cost $200,000, which is nothing in making a big film. And at this time, it did not have a studio. But what it had was a great screenplay and Jon Favreau behind it, as well as a younger Vince Vaughn. Now, Jon Favreau has gone on to direct, oh my God, those Iron Man movies. He has had a great career. I love his movie Chef, where he was also acted. He's really a multi-talented actor, director, writer. So I love him. And this movie, he's kind of, he has a breakup, so his friend Vince Vaughn decides to take him to Vegas and try to have him overcome that. It was made in the late 1990s. There's one scene that I will never forget. In fact, I found it because I want you to see it. That's super cringy. Oh, anyway, watch this scene. Gosh, dialing a cell phone. I mean, not a landline.
Hi, this is Nikki. Leave a message.
Hi, Nikki. This is Mike. I met you at the Dresden tonight. I just called to say that I had a great time. And you should call me tomorrow or in two days, whatever. Anyway, my number is 213-555-4679.
Uh-oh. Did she get the 9? Did she hear it? That's what he's thinking, right?
Hi, this is Nikki. Leave a message.
Hi, Nikki, this is Mike again. I just called because it sounded like your machine might have cut me off before I finished leaving my number. Anyway, and also, sorry to call so late, but you were still at the Dresden when I left, so I knew I'd get your machine. Anyhow, my number is 21.
Oh. No.
Hi, this is Nikki. Leave a message.
213-555-4679. That's it. Just want to leave my number. I didn't think I was weird or desperate.
But you are, Blanche, you are.
And see where it goes, because it's nice and expectations. So, okay? Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Okay, be done with it. Uh-oh. No! No!
Hi, this is Nikki. Leave a message.
I just got out of a 6-year relationship, okay? That should help explain why I'm acting so weird. I just wanted you to know that. It's not you, it's me. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. This is Mike.
God. Oh. Mike.
Hi, this is Nikki. Leave a message.
Hi, Nikki. This is Mike. Could you just call me when you get in? I'm gonna be up for a while, and I'd just rather speak to you in person instead of trying to fit it all into. Fuck!
No! No, Mike! No.
Hi, this is Nikki. Leave a message.
Nikki and Mike, this just isn't working out. I think you're great, but maybe we should just take some time off from each other. It's not you, it's me. It's what I'm going through. All right. It's only been 6 months.
Mike?
Nikki, great. Did you just walk in, or were you listening all along?
Don't ever call me again.
Wow. I guess you're home.
Well, I don't know if I saved the best for last, but I saved a great one for last as our bonus movie, American Graffiti, which you could find on Netflix right now. It cost $250,000, and a lot of that was because of all the songs that they used. And it made $115 million because it got picked up by a big studio. So this is probably one of the most successful and profitable films ever made. And the cast, we got Ron Howard, we have Harrison Ford, who, by the way, first said no because they only wanted to pay him $485 a week. He got them up to a whole $500 a week. Oh, we have Cindy Williams, we got Candy Clark, Paul LeMay, Mackenzie Phillips, and Oscar future winner Richard Dreyfuss. And this was directed by George Lucas. You know, Star Wars. Oh, this movie was so fun. It even had a slogan that was popular when it came out, "Where were you in '62?" God, this movie is super good. I hope you enjoy this film and the rest on the list, and I hope you share and come back next week. I love comments. Please give me some below. I'm also open to different themes that you might like. I can't wait to enjoy these independent movies, and I hope you do too. Okay, see you next week. Bye.